What y'all on, gang? It's your boy, Culture King, back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and keep that post notification bell ringing. Let's get right to it. I see a lot of people and a few bloggers talking about the Young Thug YSL Rico case trial today, and how a few names was brought up. Um, let's talk about it. I see Lil Durk name was mentioned, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, Lil Durk needs to go ahead and prepare to get out of Georgia. Lil Durk needs to prepare to get ready to uh, fight a Rico, cause the Fed's coming." Well, let me tell y'all something about Lil Durk if y'all ain't been paying attention. Let's do a little compare and contrast between him and Young Thug. Now, when it comes to Young Thug getting caught up in this whole Rico case, let's talk about how it even got to this point. Yeah, him and Lucci had a difference where there was shootings and all other different type of shit that was going on in Atlanta, right? As far as anything tying him directly to this case, like I said in a few videos before talking about the Young Thug trial, the only way they're gonna be able to prosecute this man is if they have hard physical evidence, whether it's money that can be tied back through him pointing at this person, that person, telling them to send money for this murder, whatever the case may be. Which none of that has been brought up yet. Or any weapons or anything that can be tied back to him personally, implicating him in a murder, which I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I said before, somebody did say in the beginning of this trial that there's an alleged document of a place where there's a rental that was in his name that was used to commit a crime, a shooting or a murder. Hasn't been brought up yet. So I'm starting to believe there's not even no paperwork, because they going based off of lyrics, who they think may be in the YSL gang, and what all this other BS that's really irrelevant to the trial. For one, how you bring up and use these black successful people in Black History Month at that. It's Black History Month, first off. And y'all want to bring up these black successful people that don't even have, that's not even associated with no gangs. These people on Forbes lists surround themselves around these. How dare y'all disrespect these successful black people on Black History Month by bringing their name in a gang, quote unquote gang, Rico trial. And I'm talking about LeBron James and Serena Williams, a king and a queen, man. Y'all, that don't make no sense, for one. And a lot of people should be upset about that, because they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But anyway, let's do a compare and contrast between these two artists. Let's talk about how Thug even got really implicated in this, right? So supposedly they were involved in traffic stops where guns and drugs was recovered from vehicles, and they got locked up behind it, being certain people was convicted felons, right? Okay, when you convicted felon, you're not supposed to be around these things. So if they find these things on you, what are they going to do? They're going to lock you up. They're going to charge you with these things. Not only that, if you got this person pointing a finger, this person pointing a finger, that person pointing a finger saying, oh, this belongs to this person, that belongs to that person. And all of y'all convicted felons, what y'all gonna think they gonna think? That y'all a gang, right? So what they gonna do? They're gonna go search our home. They're gonna do all other BS, find all these other different things. And what they gonna do? They gonna say, "Oh, we think we got enough evidence to go ahead from the time we was watching y'all till to this arrest. We're gonna go ahead and try to tie all these things together to try to implicate y'all into a RICO." Right now, look at Lil Durk's situation. Since people have been paying attention to Lil Durk lyrics, his music, between him and Thug, they rap about the same similarities, you know. And if you listen closely and pay attention to their lyrics, that would tell you how to move, how to go about doing X, Y, Z, right? Lil Durk even said in some lyrics, they don't use the same phone. They getting rid of them phones. The feds on us, we not using these phones. We getting rid of these phones, right? Um, just the way how he move about certain situations. Do I think that he will even get in a situation to where they gonna be like, oh, let's slap a RICO on him, let's lock him up for this, and now we gonna build a RICO case? No. Um, it's just like a Power Universe TV show when it comes to his situation. That's how I look at it. Because every time you think somebody is finna get jammed up in a situation, they get out of a situation. And it ain't always the same way that they get out of a situation. And I'm not talking about no old block members or any. I'm talking about directly OTF members. Name me one OTF member who was locked up, who didn't get out of a jam, being under OTF. I'm not talking about 600. I'm not talking about old block. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about directly under OTF branch, where you can say they got locked up and didn't get out of a jam. And you will look at a situation and say, damn, so and so just got locked up from OTF. Oh, he done for. Lil Durk done for. You can't name one. Why? Because they've set up to where if you the breadwinner, Lil Durk, you will have you a paid lawyer, for one. And one thing about it, they not gonna make the same mistakes twice. If there was any mistake that they made from any arrest, any charges, whatever the case may be, I guarantee you they're not gonna make the same mistake twice. If you pay attention. And some of these people don't been to jail, been to prison, and had gun cases, all type of shit, and still getting off. Why? Because they have things in motion to where they're not going to put themselves in position to, one, get jammed up, two, even implicate themselves in the RICO charge. I bet you a lot of 9 times out of 10, a lot of them that get arrested, when they try to ask them anything about associated with Lil Durk, they not gonna answer them. They're not gonna say anything that's gonna put Lil Durk in a situation to where he has to fight for his life, fight for his, you know, basically be on trial for Rico. None of that. They're not gonna put him in a situation like that. Versus on the other hand, you think these dudes doing the same thing for Thug? Hell no. Culture King, how you know this? Because look at it. You got all these different people saying that YSL was they're a gang publicly, pointing the finger at this person, that person, saying he did that, all type of shit. And now you got this man on trial fighting for his life because of a lot of these people that was around him couldn't keep it solid. So I want y'all to think about that. They can say, look, they can keep Lil Durk name in their mouth, but at the end of the day, like I said, if these people, if he was to get arrested for whatever reason, and all these other associates got arrested along with him, and they think they're gonna build a RICO charge, a RICO case, it's not gonna happen if these people keep their mouth shut and don't say nothing. Same situation happened with the shooting case with him, Von, and Zoo. Even when Von was alive, none of them pointed the finger at each other. But soon as Von died, they gave a green light, right? So they go to show you that there is some type of structure when it comes to these artists, gang affiliated, or whatever you want to call them, members get arrested. There's no type of structure when it comes to YSL and Thug. When it comes to what we gonna do when we get arrested, there's no structure. Maybe structure on the streets, but there's no structure when it comes to what we gonna do when we get arrested. So I want y'all to pay attention to that. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, they said something about Pee Wee Longway, man. Um, just like I said earlier about LeBron James and Serena Williams. Um, they ain't got nothing. They just using these people's name as examples. For what? I don't know. That was a dumb, stupid way to use an example. You using two people that ain't even gang affiliated to as an example to reach a point. Don't make sense at all. I'm pretty sure since Thug has been arrested, all these other artists that's in the A that's clicked up or whatever, gang affiliated, I'm pretty sure they moving a different way because they can see what can happen. The same thing that can happen to Thug can happen to them at any moment. And let me talk about, and I wasn't even gonna say nothing about this, but let me talk about this. So I don't know if y'all paid attention to the Big 60 from 600 footage, arrest footage, right? Now this footage came out right after him punching on 051 Kiddo and Dudio getting on the phone call with him or whatever, and him and Big 60 putting it on Front Street that anything coming through Kankakee County, he owned that, right? Basically, he letting it be known that he the block bully around there, right? Whoever getting a hold of this footage, man, whether it's the feds dropping it themselves or people getting it themselves and dropping it or whatever, they know what they doing. Because In the arrest footage, he was at the mall. Now they came in there deep as hell. 6 to 8 officers for this one dude, right? I don't know if they got a tip that he had a gun on him or whatever the case may be. But when they came there to arrest him, right, they found a gun with a switch on it, and he caught a gun charge. But in the process of him being arrested, right, I don't know what was going through this nigga mind. Right when they told him, don't try nothing. You gonna try to run away from these motherfuckers. 6 to 8 officers, why you in the mall? You think your big ass gonna get away from these motherfuckers? They halfway had you handcuffed. Now you on the side, you want to take out running. You look like you a whole 300 something pound, 6'8", 6'9" motherfucker. You think you finna, where you running to? Probably on the top floor at the mall. You think you finna get away from these motherfuckers. But they tased him, they did all this force on him. And he in there hollering like Fantasia. And all this, right? And I say that to say that I think they dropped the video for some type of humiliation, man. For one, yeah, when it come to your ops and all this, you a block bully or whatever the case may be for now. But we gonna drop this video here to show that you ain't what you say you is. Now, we gonna see how long that lasts as him being a block bully. So I mean, hey, you 2-0 right now, 051 Kiddo. And you got Lil J. Big as Lil J is, you know, allegedly breaking your legs when you got in a fight with Big 60. But y'all go watch that arrest footage and y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation. I just think that they tried to humiliate this man in some type of way, since he getting clout off of being 2-0 with his ops or whatever. I really want to know who really be getting a hold of these rack arrest videos, man, and what their intentions be when they drop these videos, because it'd be perfect timing, because that news ain't even been out about the 051 Kiddo situation with Big 60. I don't even think it been out for like 2 to 3 days strong, and they dropped that video. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about them bringing up Lil Durk name in the YSL Rico and LeBron James and Serena Williams name. Let me know what y'all think about all that. It's your boy Culture King, and I'm out.